And we all know Megami is getting clapped up in the first few seconds.
I feel like Itachi would probably lose to Maki and Toji at the same.
Toji's not beating anybody on their worst day on Team Uchiha.
Personally, I think one Uchiha is more than enough to beat all three of them. I'm not gonna hold you. Alright, so we got two people fighting today. We got Megami, Toji, and Maki from the Zenin clan. And we got the Uchiha trio. We got Madara, Sasuke, and we got Itachi squaring off against each other. Who's gonna win? We're gonna talk about it in this video. Let's get right to it. So, again, we got our contestants. I'm on the Uchiha team right now, but I guess Khalil, do you want to start us off? Who do you think is winning this fight?
He looked like he about to say, is it even a contest?
I mean, I can start it, but of course, I think we all know, at least 75% of us, we all know that is the Uchiha clan. They just the sheer scale of Naruto alone, especially in-game Naruto, hell, even mid-game Naruto and Shippuden, it outclasses Jujutsu by a lot. And arguably the strongest person they have is Toji. Toji's not beating anybody on their worst day on Team Uchiha. But that's just me, unless anyone else disagrees.
On their worst day.
On their worst day. They can be blind.
Itachi's still beating them.
Itachi is whipping him, yes.
I told y'all about that sick stuff. The sick stuff does not matter in any fight at all.
I feel like it does.
I'm just saying, we just saying bad day, but either way,
get off topic, yeah.
I was gonna say, regardless, like with Toji and Maki having a heavenly restriction, right? They're gonna be supposed to be strong, fast. Their body, it's stats versus hacks. And to be honest, even if they were to figure out some way of, like, let's say their simple domain can get past, not being influenced by Sharingan, you still got the Susanoo. You still have the Amaterasu, which will continue to burn until you chop off a limb, which then if they're chopping off all their limbs, it's game over. And they're all extremely fast. Their Sharingan still allows them to visually keep up with them, so it's not like they're getting blitzed. I don't see how it's going to work. And we all know Megami is getting clapped up in the first few seconds.
He's the first one that goes.
He's actually the saddest one there.
Jujutsu like he's still fighting Sakuda.
He might be to bring he can bring the tools for Maki like he usually do in the shadows.
You calling him Tintin?
But who you
all he do is this? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I think that the Zenin clan, I'm gonna say the Zenin clan could win though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like because people are comparing heavenly restriction to the gates with Rock Lee and Mike Guy. We seen Mike Guy almost kill full power or max, whatever you want to call it, Madara, right?
Yeah.
I feel like in the image that we've seen, if we're talking about everyone at their peak, then no. But I feel like in that moment, I feel like Madara probably would have lost to Mike Guy if he didn't have the regeneration powers from the sixth path or whatever. So if you're counting heavily restriction to the 8 gates, and my guy's that fast, you have two people with the same exact thing because they're comparing Maki and Toji together as like not like exact, but it's close enough for people to be like, oh, that's like how Toji was when he beat Gojo or whatever. So I feel like that was my reasoning why I feel like they would win. We all know Megami's going to lose. I feel like Megami's getting spanked regardless of how you play it, how you do it. I feel like him and Sasuke will probably have a conversation. He's like, I got to kill you, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like I know you're kind of like you feel me? We're kind of like in the same spot in our shows, but I have to kill you. But other than that, I feel like it's a Toji and Maki thing, and I feel like Maki now, and between Maki and Toji, I feel like they could do a decent amount. I feel like if my guy could have killed Madara, I feel like my guy in the 8 gates would have killed Itachi if he hit him with that dragon move. So I feel like if we're comparing it, then Toji and Maki are at that strength. If they're counted as the 8 gate, I feel like Itachi would probably lose to Maki and Choji at the same time because it's two of them compared to one mic.
As far as speed, maybe I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Scaling what you said to this, they still lose because there's still a person left. So if you're saying those two scalable, say God willing, they have the same power and it works against them and everything is favoring the Zenin clan, there's still going to be one Uchiha left. And personally, I think one Uchiha is more than enough to beat all three of them. I'm not gonna hold you.
No, but I'm
like, I think yeah, the Susanoo is dropping meteors. It has a giant sword. So
no, I mean I get that, but I'm saying I feel like if they could beat Madara and Itachi, then they could beat Sasuke as well. Especially if we're going from that point in the story. Now maybe later on in the story, maybe, but from in that point where we're talking about, I feel like if they could beat them, then they could beat Sasuke as well. And we got to remember that this isn't Edo Tensei Itachi. This is the second. So it's like he has limits just like everyone else.
Not gonna lie to you though, we also got to keep in mind that Itachi with his Susanoo has that sealing ability, and all he has to do is touch them. So if one of them gets touched and taken out of the battle, it's a 3-on-1.
And how do they fight? They have to get close to fight you. Like it's a bad matchup, and like they're most likely going to try to not take their eyes off Itachi, which is going to play into Itachi's favor because he like Genjutsu play. So. Yeah. To me, every single thing, and then there's like even if you take out the Genjutsu, they all have Sharingans. They're all experienced fighters from war. A lot of the things in Jujutsu Kaisen, especially with their team, they have to plan and prepare and know their enemy to kind of fight them. The Uchihas are kind of built different.
Only reason why I say that is because I feel like that sensing thing that they've been doing because they can't see cursed energy or cursed spirits and stuff. It's like a sixth sense.
Senses are heightened.
And we've been told that I think if you have a sixth sense, you don't get affected by genjutsus and stuff because it's outside of the sixth senses. So if they get into a genjutsu and that is considered a sixth sense, they'll be able to figure out that it's not real, and
you'll be able to break out of it.
Because that's always the argument they use for like One Piece characters about hockey, because hockey is considered a sixth sense outside of your senses. So it's like Megami, no. The other ones, yeah. I mean, I still think
Megami is still
Genjutsu's gone. Beat my Sharingan in Amaterasu now. Like, what are you going to do? If
I feel like it's a stacked fight. I don't think Maki and them is going to beat them. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a stacked fight. It'd be tough, but I don't think it's like a complete like Madara starts talking and it's already over. You feel what I'm saying? That's just
looking at it. I'm seeing Madara going out like, I can do this by myself. Let me turn it to Susanoo and drop a meteor on them and see if they survive.
Madara is going to have cocky and confidence, but because he knows he has the ability to do it. And sure, I'll even give you, if they were to take out Itachi, Sasuke still has the ability to switch out with somebody and throw them completely off. And with the Sharingan perception, Madara will be able to be like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing. Pick up on it instantly. I feel like
it's definitely
they're gonna get one off real quick.
Yeah, it's to me it's slim. It's not like a Maki. I will give you the advantage or anything.
The fact that they are able to beat 8 gates with intentionally no stamina depletion, cool. Because 8 gates is like there's a time limit, right? Like when the fire goes out, it's game over. So with them, like it's non-stop, constant. Sure, I could see that playing effect. Maybe if they constantly beat on the Susanoo, the defense will eventually break. If they get hit a certain way, like that still hurts. Like we know 8 gates is if it hits on contact, you get hit. But the hacks, I feel like it's going to play too much of a part.
I mean, I wouldn't even give them because if we're going to compare them to the 8th gate, if we compare them to any gate, it'll probably be the 5th gate. When Rock Lee used it against Gaara, because if we want to crank it all the way up to the 8th gate, Mike Guy, he ran so fast and had so much mass as he was doing it, he literally bent space around Madara. We don't see people doing that in Jujutsu. And on top of that, as far as reaction timing, Itachi, he activated a Susanoo before he got struck by the thunder dragon that came out the sky when Sasuke did it. And it was, Zetsu said it was natural. Yeah, Kirin was natural lightning, meaning it moves in like 1/10 of a second. So for Itachi to react like that when it got so close like that, I don't know if anyone in Jujutsu is really tagging them like that.
That makes sense. If you're going by fifth gate, then no. I feel like speed wise, they wouldn't even be able to compare in speed. We already feel like speed anyway is already kind of wonky.
Kind of wonky.
People when it comes to Naruto,
Inconsistent.
people because people scale speed weird. They're like Larry is the fastest. It's scale weird. But I feel like if we're talking about the fifth gate, then no. I feel like it's definitely a loss regardless. I feel like even if you was to bump into the eighth gate, they still probably would lose. But I feel like I said, it wouldn't just be like an instant wash. I feel like someone would lose out of that three. It wouldn't just be all I'm just walking away. I feel like somebody would.
Nah,
That's how I look at it.
You saving them
Because like I said, I'm
they
just
all
depending on
leave
which one
by-
you talk about. To me, that's how I look at it. Depending on which one, especially if it's the Sasuke with the rib, Susanoo, not the full one. Didn't what's his name punch through that? Didn't
the rib one was not
Yeah.
strong enough to be hit by the Raikage.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like if it's
That
the
joint
rib joint,
shattered.
I think Sasuke is getting spanked. Now we're talking about Sasuke later on, like 6-pack Sasuke or whatever later on. No, if we're talking about the one with the rib joint, he might get spanked. You feel what I'm saying? Out of all of them, he might kill Megami and they might kill him. That's how I'm
Fair
looking at it.
enough. But we'll let you guys in the comment section let us know what y'all think down below. Who do you think will live in this fight? Who do you think will die in this fight? And who do you think will win overall? The Zenin trio or the Uchiha clan or trio? Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace.